He was left alone in the shadows, shaking, broken, and tied to a fence with nothing but a shoelace. No name, no home, no hope. But what happened next would change everything. This is the story of a puppy they called Shoestring, a story of heartbreak, resilience, and the power of compassion. In the still quiet of a Missouri morning, near a forgotten dumpster in a rundown neighborhood, a small puppy sat trembling. His frail body was bound to a fence with a single, tattered shoelace, his only tether to life, and perhaps to death. He didn't cry. He didn't bark. He just stared, his eyes wide with fear, his body swollen and stiff, as if every moment was a struggle just to breathe. A woman passing by spotted him, alone, abandoned, and barely able to move. Something in her heart told her she couldn't walk away. She sat beside him, whispered softly, and waited. Waited for help. That help came from the team at Stray Rescue of ST, an organization known for taking in the hopeless cases those others might write off. When rescuers arrived, they were met with a sight that was both heartbreaking and horrifying. The little dog was in critical condition. His face was grotesquely swollen, so puffy, in fact, that he was almost unrecognizable as a puppy. A collar still clung loosely around his neck, a haunting reminder that at some point, someone had claimed to care for him. But now they were gone. Rescuers gently freed him from the shoelace and rushed him to their clinic, naming him Shoestring, a name born from his cruel restraint, but destined to become a symbol of survival. Shoestring's condition was dire. His infection was so severe that even the medical staff couldn't be sure he'd survive the night. "We see animals others won't touch," said Natalie Thompson of Stray Rescue. Some would just euthanize dogs like Shoestring because it's too expensive or too complicated to save them. But not this time, not on their watch. They started an aggressive treatment plan. IVs, antibiotics, round-the-clock care. And through it all, Shoestring didn't give up. He was quiet, but his eyes spoke volumes. He wanted to live. Days passed. Slowly, almost miraculously, the swelling began to fade. The pain dulled, and underneath the trauma, a new face began to emerge. What had once been a terrified, unrecognizable pup was now a playful, tail-wagging little dog, curious, affectionate, and full of life. He began licking the hands that treated him, seeking comfort and giving love in return. Shoestring, barely a few months old, was discovering for the first time what kindness felt like. His story quickly spread online, tugging at hearts around the world. People were outraged by his abuse, but also inspired by his strength. As his recovery continued, Stray Rescue made sure to thank the unnamed woman who stayed with him before they arrived. Without her, Shoestring might never have made it. "She's a real hero," one person commented on Facebook. Others agreed. Sometimes, all it takes is one person, one decision, to make all the difference. Then came more good news. A family stepped forward, ready to offer Shoestring something he had never known: a home. He left the clinic and entered foster care. A warm house, a soft bed, and people who showered him with love. The transformation was astounding. Pictures posted on Stray Rescue's page showed a completely different dog. His eyes bright, his body healthy, his tail wagging like it had been waiting its whole life for joy. He was no longer the abandoned puppy tied to a fence. He was a cherished companion, finally safe and finally seen. While Shoestring's story captured hearts, it also shed light on a darker truth. He was just one of many. As Natalie Thompson told the Mirror, "We rescue the abandoned, beaten, bred, fought, injured, terrified, defeated, and betrayed." It's a painful list, but it's a reality that rescue organizations face every single day. And yet, stories like Shoestring's remind us that rescue is never just about survival. It's about renewal. Today, Shoestring lives the life every dog deserves. He chases toys in the backyard. He snuggles with his foster family. He greets each day with trust and joy, not fear. His journey from a dumpster-side fence to a loving home is more than a story. It's a message. Every life matters. Every dog deserves a second chance. And sometimes, even a shoelace can lead to salvation. If Shoestring's story moved you, consider supporting your local rescue organization or adopting an animal in need. Sometimes, the smallest act of kindness can spark the biggest transformations. Thanks for watching. And remember, love can save lives, even the tiniest ones.